Hi, I'm Kara with the YMCA, and today is Wellness Wednesday. So today what we are going to do is we are going to talk about meditation. So what I'd like for you to do is try to find a place that you can sit. You don't have to sit on the floor. If you want to sit in a chair, you can sit on the couch, any place that is comfortable. So find a place to sit down so you can relax, and then we're going to get started on our meditation. Today, I want you to think about what meditation is. So as you're getting set up and getting comfortable, I want to ask, what is meditation? So meditation is simply noticing what is happening right in this moment. So what is happening now? We're going to think about our present state. Are we hot? Are we cold? If we're outside, do we feel a breeze? Do we hear birds? Maybe if we're inside, we hear the ice machine, or we hear the air conditioning or the heater. Maybe we can hear someone working outside on their yard. All those things. We're thinking about what is happening in our present time. We also want to think about our feelings. Are we feeling stressed? Are we feeling happy? Maybe we are feeling a little down or frustrated. So we want to think about all the feelings that we're feeling at the moment. And then we're going to talk through kind of our emotions and be able to help ourselves take care of ourselves through meditation. So the first thing we're going to do, are you guys already settled and sitting? So the first thing we're going to do is talk about being calmed down. So we're going to do some breathing exercises. The first one I want to show you is snake breathing. So in snake breathing, what you'll do is you're going to breathe in through your nose, and then when you go out through the mouth, you're going to sound like a snake. So you go tss on the way out. So first we're going to breathe through our nose, all the way in, and then out through the mouth. Very good. Okay, so we're going to do that 2 more times. Ready? In through the nose, out through the mouth. All the way out. All right, now this time when we go out through the mouth, we're going to kind of wiggle back and forth a little bit like a snake. So ready? In through the mouth, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good job. So now we're going to do something very similar, but we're going to do bee breathing. So you go in through the nose, and when you go out through the mouth, you sound like a bee, so you go buzz. So you go in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Very good. Okay, one more time. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Good job. So my next breathing technique is called balloon breathing. So it's something that we do and just to kind of see our breaths working their way up and then they come back down. So whenever you do balloon breathing, you're going to breathe into a balloon and then out, and then breathe in and then out. And you're going to go all the way to the top, and then you're going to do a big push out. Make the balloon drop, okay? So you'll breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In, out. One more in. And then this time when you go out, you're going to blow out really hard and you're going to burst the balloon. You're going to go. Okay? So let's try that one more time. Ready? So we're going to try to take some calm breaths in and calm breaths out. So breathe in, out. In, this time in all the way to the top. And out, you're gonna blow out real hard. Good job. So we're gonna do one more breathing technique to keep us in our calm state. The next one is called senses breathing. So whenever you do this, you're gonna think of the 5 senses. So the first one we're gonna do is something we want to hear. So when we're thinking about something we wanna hear, maybe it is the birds outside or just anything that we want to hear. You're gonna think of that thought and you're gonna breathe in and try to hear it. And out. Did you hear birds? Let's try again. So think about whatever you want to hear. Ready? We're going to breathe in and listen. And out. All right. So now we're going to think about something we want to smell. Maybe it's cookies, or maybe it's cut grass outside, or the rain, or it could be anything. So maybe your favorite meal. So think about something you want to smell. We're going to breathe in and out. All right, let's try it again. What's something we want to smell? All right, so we did hearing and smelling. So now let's think about something we want to taste. So we're going to think about what is something we really want to taste at the moment. So we're going to breathe in and think about that. And breathe out. All right, one more time. Good job. So now we've done 3 of the senses. So now we're going to do what we want to see. So what is something that we would like to see? So we're going to breathe in and think about that, and then breathe out. So here we go. Good job. One more time. Good job. So now let's think about something we want to feel. Maybe we want to feel a snuggly blanket, or maybe we want to feel a cat, that we want to pet a cat, or we want to be able to feel the heat of the sun. So something we want to feel. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Good job, guys. So we feel a little bit more calm while we're sitting. Good. So now we're going to move to focus. So we want to be able to focus on something. So this is where we're going to use our imaginations. We have a little bit in the past, but we're going to use them in a bit of a different way. So as we breathe in and out, we are going to create an invisible cloud above us. So first, let's breathe in. And as we breathe out, let's see a cloud coming, it's forming above us. So let's try it again. Here comes that cloud, it's getting bigger. So we got a bigger cloud. One more time, let's make it a really big cloud. All right, we've got a cloud above us. So in that cloud, what I want you to do is I want to put some of your thoughts in it. So anything that might be, either you're stressing out about that, maybe it's school, maybe it's chores, maybe it's having, something that's going on in your life. Let's put it in that cloud. So put all your thought, kind of put thought bubbles into this cloud. Okay. Are you thinking of something? All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in and then breathe out. And when you do that, you're going to see the cloud disappear. Okay? So here we go. We put our thoughts in that cloud. So now we're going to let the cloud disappear. All right, so we need to focus on 2 more thoughts, okay? So here we go. We're going to breathe the cloud in Clouds getting bigger and bigger. Okay, we have our cloud. Let's put our thoughts into it. All right, now that our thought's there, we're going to breathe in, and when we breathe out, the clouds disappear. All right, one more thought. So come up with one more thought. Here we go. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out. We're forming this cloud. All right, you have your cloud. Now let's think of those thoughts. What is one more thought that we want to put into this cloud? All right, our thoughts in the bubble. So now we want that cloud to disappear. So let's breathe in, and breathe out. Good job. So now that we have a little less stress, we've got to leave our focus on kind of putting our stress away in the cloud. Now I want you to build one more cloud, but this time we're going to put some good feelings in it. And then we're going to leave that cloud above us while we do the rest of our meditation. So here we go. We're going to build one more cloud. Good job. Now let's put some happy thoughts in there. What are some things that make us happy? So maybe you're going to be smiling now because you're going to think of all those happy things that you can put in your cloud. All right, so we're going to leave that cloud alone because we want it to stay above us while we're doing the rest of our meditation. Okay? So now we're going to move on to kindness. So when we think about kindness while we meditate, we're going to think about how we feel. So think right now about how you feel right now in this present moment. Maybe you feel cold, maybe you feel hot, maybe you feel hungry, maybe you feel happy, maybe you're excited about something in the next couple hours that's going to happen. Maybe you feel calm. So let's think, we're going to take just a couple moments to think about how we feel right now. Noticing our feelings is being kind to ourselves. So first, we want to be kind to ourselves. So how are we feeling? So sometimes our moods can be somewhat down, and that's okay. We want to know exactly how we feel, no matter what. So even if we're feeling a little down, or maybe we're tired, sometimes those moods make us not want to be as kind to others. But making others hurt because we don't feel good is not being kind to either one of us. So scientists have proven that if you're kind to others, you feel better. You're actually happier. So being kind to others will make you happier as well. But first, we have to be kind to ourselves. So remember to, whenever you meditate, to think about how you're feeling, because just knowing how you're feeling is being kind to yourself. So again, let's breathe in and breathe out. And let's think about those feelings one more time. How are we feeling? Good job. All right. So now we're going to move on to kind of the bigger part of the meditation. If you have the ability to lay down, I would suggest it. Just listen to me. You don't have to see me. I'm going to turn my music up a little bit louder, and we are going to work on calming our bodies down. So if you can lay down, that's great. If you can't, if you can sit like I am, that's perfect. If you're sitting in a chair, that works too. You're just going to want to stay calm and just listen to the directions that I'm telling you. So I'm going to turn my music up just a little bit. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to think about your body. If it's on the floor, that's perfect. If you're sitting, that works too. So think about where the ground is. So the ground is below you, or if it's just below your chair, or just below your feet, think about where you're planted. So focus on the ground. I want you to connect with the ground. So what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out, and you're going to feel the ground. Ready? So we're going to breathe in, and breathe out. I want you to sink into the ground. So whether it's under your feet or under your body, I want you to feel yourself sink into it. So ready? We're going to do one more time. We're going to breathe in, and breathe out. Feel yourself sinking into the ground. Alright, we're actually going to do one more breathe in, breathe out. Here we go. Breathe in, and release your breath. Alright, now that you're connected with the ground, we're going to start with tensing up your toes. How you tense your toes up is you're going to kind of curl them down. So you want to tense your toes up. You want to tense them up for a good 10 seconds. So ready? We're going to tense our toes up. Keep tensing them. Curl them under. Alright, now I need you to release your toes. And feel the tension that was in your toes sink into the ground. So release your toes. Good job. So we're going to move up our body, and we're going to tense up our ankles. So you're going to flex your feet. So flex your feet. You're going to hold it for a good 10 seconds. Flex your feet. Almost there. Keep flexing. Alright, now release it. Feel the tension come out of it and sink into the ground. We're going to move up to our calves. Calves are part of your leg that's right above your ankle, on the back of your leg. You're going to tense up your calves. So you're going to feel tension in your calves. Tense them up. Good 10 seconds. Ready? Go ahead. Tense them up. Alright, release them. Feel that tension sink into the ground. Take a deep breath. And let it out. Alright, now we're going to look at our knees. So I want you to lock your knees. So if you are sitting down, you're going to sit up for a moment, and then you lock your knees. So you want to keep your legs as straight as possible. So straighten your legs. Lock those knees. Ready? Go. Right, release them. And feel the tension go into the ground. Move up the body and do your thighs. So you're going to tense your thighs, and then we'll release that tension into the ground. Ready? So tense your thighs. Keep tensing them. Alright, now release that tension into the ground. Good job. We're going to keep moving up the body. Now we're going to our hips. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of squeeze your hips into the ground. So we're going to start by flexing your hips. Ready? So go ahead. Squeeze your hips together. Hold it. Don't forget to breathe while you're doing this. move your shoulder blades. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's going to tense your back up. So tense up your back. So if you're sitting, you're going to let it go through your body to the ground. Right. So we're going to move to our arms. So we're going to first do our hands. So I want you to tense up your hands. You're going to make it into fists. So all your fists. All right, ready? Go. Our wrists, so you're going to flex your wrists, flex, and release. We're going to do our shoulders. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your shoulders up towards your head. So ready? Then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do our face. So in order to tense your face up, you got to scrunch it all up. So we're going to scrunch our face up, and we're going to release. Ready? Feel the tension leaving your face. Alright, now we're going to put our hand on our belly and our chest. And we're just going to breathe for a moment. Take this time to breathe, feel calm, listen to the music for a moment, and just be able to be present. Just think about how you're feeling. Think about where you are right now. Focus on the movement of your hands going up and down. Close your eyes. I would suggest closing your eyes if you haven't already. Alright, so the last thing we're going to talk about is waking up. So after you've meditated, going to kind of slowly come back to. You don't want to move quickly. You want to make it very slow and intentional. So if you have to, if you feel like you want to kind of shake yourself awake, so you shake your arms, move your head around, shake your legs out, you can shake yourself awake. Or if you just kind of want to lay there, and then once you feel comfortable, you can rotate and get up. But I also want to suggest thinking about this whenever you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you shouldn't set an alarm to where you have to get up and go. Being able to wake up slowly is very important. To wake up and being able to feel how you're feeling, to think, to be able to think about maybe your day or maybe about others or yourself, and being able to give yourself that time to slowly wake up. It's very important. So I would suggest if you are one of those people that likes to wake up and go and jump out of bed and get dressed real quick and hurry to something, I would highly suggest giving yourself at least 10 minutes in the morning to just be able to wake up slowly. I'm going to give you about 30 more seconds to be able to kind of wake yourself up, to get yourself back into this sitting position. If you're sitting, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today with meditation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel more calm and that the rest of your day is fantastic. Thank you very much.